Welcome to the Mythical Forest with Dee Dee and Boris, and this is just a short video on our frustration of how we are trying to replace the board and the touch screen after only 2 years. I'm very disappointed that this harvestright has quit working on me. When I tried to upgrade my software, it went in a glitch, and they're telling me to replace this. I hope that this is going to work. However, they apparently have videos for you to learn, but not with the new models. So that is a big complaint that I have. And we're using gloves so that we didn't mess this up and get any oils or anything on it. But as you can see, this is a very tight fit. How hard it was to get this screw and spacer on in between. Let me go around and show them real quick. This in between here. Look, I can give you a video. Oh wait, right here. I can't even barely get my finger. Imagine a man's finger. My pinky finger barely fits. Tell me how, because you have to get that spacer on too. I mean, it is a very, very tight fit. I think this newer model is more difficult to do than the older model. The older model video, which they sent me, was much easier. They don't have a video for the new models. Tell me how that's possible. So, anyway, maybe by the time you guys are watching this, they'll have one made. I don't know. But I just wanted to let you guys know how difficult that this has been. And if you're an elderly person that loves freeze drying, this is not going to be something that you're going to be very happy with having to do. And if you're intimidated by electronics, like I am, you're not going to be happy about this. So I'm going to get back to you after we finish, because I need to help Boris. We're putting a new screen in this new board. Let me show you the old ones. This is the new board we're having to put, and this is the new touch screen we're having to put. And these little things right here were kind of tricky and to get out. And then there's all this other thing that you have to do. Let's see if it shows this weird thing right here, ribbon. It's just all compact, and it's very, very, very difficult. So I will be getting back to you once we get this thing back on. All the screws separated also, so that we don't lose anything. And this is the front. So is there anything else I'm forgetting to tell them about this? This is where one of the ribbons goes. And then this is where the other two ribbons go. And these flaps, this little thing here and here, if you don't have them down, then you can screw it back on. We got it plugged in, and I'm going to turn it on. Let's see what happens. It should immediately start reading the new software. Ooh, the screen.
Nice.
But it's not green. It's weird. Looks weird. So it says V.5.4. So, I guess I'll hit start. So I have the Premiere.
We did it. We actually changed it and made it work.
Let me show them what the hard part was. These things right here, look at how tiny this thing is. And you're inside a little compartment, and what you've got to do is you've got to get this stuck inside of here, all the way up inside and locked. And then this tiny little thing right here,
the tiny little
has to
one
go up inside of here. And you don't have any room to wiggle. Look, this is how much room you have to wiggle.
You gotta get in there. And I got fat fingers.
Look
Dee
how
Dee
much
got
room you have to
little
wiggle.
fingers.
No wiggle room at all. To get that strip up in here and that strip up in there. I can't even do it. Look, let's see. I mean, oh, wait, this way. Yeah, look. That strip, you see how hard it is for me to get that in there? Imagine if you don't have any wiggle room. Oh, and then that strip.
And you don't want to break anything because you don't know how sensitive the equipment is.
So then that, and then there's a little black lock this here.
Oh yeah, I broke that.
But you can barely feel. You can barely get your finger in there to lock it. It's. I'm telling you, this is crazy. So let's see what happens. I'm gonna try to do a freeze dry session, I guess. Oh.
Thank you.
One more thing before you go. We would like to invite you to go and check this book out. Boris wrote this book called Jesus Wept. You can get it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And you know how creative Boris is. It's a very fun and exciting book to read about Jesus and Lazarus as children. Go check it out. One more thing before you go. We would like to invite you to go and check this book out. Boris wrote this book called Jesus Wept. You can get it on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. And you know how creative Boris is. It's a very fun and exciting book to read about Jesus and Lazarus as children. Go check it out.